Welcome, guys, to Raw and Unfiltered in the Kitchen with RJ and Nikki. I am RJ. What?
Welcome, guys. It's Raw and Unfiltered with RJ and Nikki.
I am RJ.
I'm Nikki. Today we are doing In the Kitchen with the Colemans. I believe my logo that says In the Kitchen with the Colemans.
Oh, I digress. Welcome. It's In the Kitchen with the Colemans.
In the Kitchen with the Colemans. Today we are making a Thai Tom Kha Gai, I believe that's how you pronounce it, soup, a chicken lemongrass curry soup. So we're going to start. Do you have an opinion on it?
No, I'm just here as your sous chef.
As my handsome sous chef. He's the best sous chef in the world.
Okay, you must be getting ready.
We're going to start. I already prepped all of this so that you didn't have to watch all of that. So
I forgot my water.
We're going to start by adding some avocado oil to a preheated pan. This olive oil is a ginger, turmeric, orange avocado oil. So it'll give your dish a little more flavor. So we're pouring in about 2 tablespoons, and to that we are going to add the onions and the chicken. Woo! You want to add the chicken? Yep. Perfect. And then we're just going to stir that. We're going to stir that. Just put that in. There we go. So we're just putting the chicken in the pan. And what we're going to do is let that brown on each side for about 5 minutes to caramelize a little bit.
That smells pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I wish that we had smell-o-vision like Rachel Ray always says. But so we're just going to let these onions cook down and caramelize. Let this chicken brown just a little bit. All right, you guys, we have let the chicken cook and the onions cook down and caramelize. Now we are going to add in the garlic, which is 3 to 4 cloves of chopped minced garlic. So we have that. And then we have 8 ounces of chopped mushrooms. We're going to add that in. We're going to add just a little bit of S&P, salt and pepper, to this, and let those mushrooms sweat down a little bit. All right.
Put the lid on it?
Yep.
Okay. Now
we're going to let those sweat down for about 3 minutes.
In other words, they're going to be in the sauna.
Yes. So we have 3 minutes to kill.
If I held time in a bottle, I don't know the rest of the words. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
I was about to talk about our homegrown lemongrass.
Yes, we're getting ready to put lemongrass in this dish. And so we have homegrown lemongrass that we've bundled and put it on a little cheesecloth.
It's going to make it taste delicious. Okay, I had to get it out.
Wow. So we have actually a couple of different local vendors that we are featuring in this recipe today. So one of those vendors is Ono Microgreens. They are a big supporter of ours. And yes, we have their Silk Road Microgreens that are going to go in this dish. And then they'll also get some sprinkled on top at the end. And we have jalapeno popper bread, sourdough bread from Faithful Goods. They make amazing sourdough bread. So this is their jalapeno popper bread.
Yes.
Can't wait to have that with this soup. All right.
Which will go perfectly. Are we using these jalapenos here too?
Yes, we will be slicing those up at the end. So once we're done with this, the mushrooms and garlic, I was really thirsty.
Gulp that down like old Campbell, didn't you?
Yep. Now that we are done with the chicken and the garlic and the onions and the mushrooms, now we're going to add everything else.
It's all right. The chicken and the onions and the garlic and the mushrooms. You
name it. We're going to have RJ, our sous chef here, start adding some things in. So we're going to do 6 cups of chicken broth.
That is broth made out of chicken. I remember
Take
we
that.
had to make our own chicken broth using bouillon cubes or fresh chicken.
I normally do make my own chicken broth using bouillon paste, but for this recipe, I decided to be extra. We are going to add in 2 cans of full fat coconut milk. We're going to add in the coconut milk.
Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all down.
All right. You want to stir that?
I will stir it.
All right. So while he's stirring that, we have taken a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger, and I have grated it up on a microplane. You can grate it on. You can grate it on a regular grater if you don't have a microplane. That's perfectly okay. So we're going to add in this ginger, and we are going to add in 4 stalks of our lemongrass. That we're going to take this out later. That's why we have it in cheesecloth.
So we're essentially steeping the lemongrass in the delicious soup.
And that's all of the ginger. All right.
Yeah, that smells really good.
So then we are going to take some of our microgreens, and we're just going to add them into the soup.
That is really good.
There you
go. That's delicious.
Put in about 1/4 cup of these microgreens. And then we'll add more to the top in a little bit after it's done.
As I got it.
Yeah. So then we're going to add in the zest of 2 limes. Sorry, the zest of 2 limes. Here you go.
The zest of 2 limes.
We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Any brand is fine.
The sauce of fishes.
We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of any sweetener that you prefer. This is monk fruit sweetener because we try not to use a lot of sugar. I try not to use a lot of sugar.
I was like, yeah, because I'm a sugar baby.
RJ here, he loves him some sugar. All right. Now we are going to do 3 tablespoons of lime juice, which is going to be about the juice of 3 limes.
That smells good.
And if your limes don't feel like they're going to give you a lot of juice, you can put them in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds, and then they will give you juice. So
that smells good.
Just so you know, we're just gonna
back on this buddy right here.
You're just gonna keep stirring that until I'm done over here, and I'm gonna bring the lime juice and add it. That would be super spectacular. Do you guys, let me ask you, are you adventurous with your food choices? If you go out to eat, do you tend to get things that you've never had before, or do you stick to what you know? I'm a bit of both, actually.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like to.
We're gonna add 3 tablespoons or the juice of 3 limes.
I like to kind of adventure my way out into the food world.
All right. Yeah,
it's an adventure. You got to expand your palate.
Now we're going to add, it says 2 tablespoons of red curry paste, but I really enjoy red curry paste, so I add 3 to 4 tablespoons. Well, we're going to add almost this whole little thing because it's my favorite. And like I always say, you make this to your specifications. If you want to add more, you add more. If you don't, then don't. It's all entirely up to you, folks.
It's just going to have a nice little bite to it.
It will once we put the jalapenos in there.
Yes. Give it a little spicy bite.
All right. So now you're going to just stir that. And then we're going to give it a little taste and make sure that it doesn't need any salt, any added salt. We did put a little bit of salt in with those mushrooms and garlic and onions. So you do have excellent stirring skills.
Okay. Let's do it.
So you're going to turn it up so that it comes to a full boil. And then you're going to turn it down on a simmer for about 20 minutes. So this whole recipe should really only take you about 30 minutes to do. So it's a quick meal if you're in a time crunch. And it's delicious. You can't beat fresh ingredients like this. So once the soup is done, we're going to remove the lemongrass packet and serve it up into bowls and slice up some of this jalapeno popper bread and get you guys going with dinner tonight. Got to do our ASMR now that somebody told me what it is.
What is it?
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't. It's like...
Why I cannot eat a peach on air.
No, you can't. You know what you're doing.
What's that?
You know what you're doing.
Huh?
Hmm? What? Can't hear you. Huh? We're slicing up this jalapeno to go on top. We'll put the parts with the seeds on top of RJ's because...
I'll stop for a second. Let me taste this jalapeno. Let me be a judge about how hot these babies really are. Because I am the woo. Mm-hmm. No, this is the spice my stepmother gave me.
Yeah, it's from Africa, so it's hot.
That'll make you dance right there. We'll edit that out.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
No, we won't. You are listening.
Yeah. Nose is slightly running a little bit.
You regret your life choice?
No. Please. That was just a prequel to what I put that on the food. I got this dog. I'm the spicy dog.
Ooh, y'all, that smells so good.
Let me see.
Oh.
Ooh, yo, that smells so good.
So good. Oh my goodness. Bro, what are you doing?
Milton, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Are you trying to get in the video too?
You wanting to say hello to your peeps?
Well, he ain't saying hello today. This isn't the Milton show.
If we made every show the Milton show, we'd never get anything done. Look at your sweet face, though. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves that face.
I can't believe they have Christmas commercials already, man. I haven't even had the turkey. I can't even smell turkey yet. And they're already talking about ding, 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 ding. Mariah Carey is here. Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty much. That smells really good.
Yeah.
Now that we have the boil going on, we are going to reduce the heat to simmer for 20 minutes.
And we will be right back after these
messages. It's almost that time.
What are you going to do for 4 minutes?
We could make out.
Here you go.
We have less than 2 minutes. And then we're going to dish this up and we're going to try it on camera. All right. We got 15 seconds. So we are taking our bundle of lemongrass now that it's released all of the oils and juices and everything into the soup.
We steeped it like a tea is what we did.
Exactly. We are going to toss that. All right. So now I'm going to add some of the fresh
I would like some
microgreens to mine.
I would like some fresh microgreens. That looks delish.
And then we just sprinkle them in on top. And we're going to add a little jalapeno.
I'll grab the seated.
All
This is
right.
the moment of truth, you guys. This is our Thai Tom Kha
Gai.
Yes.
Chicken lemongrass curry soup.
Look, I don't even know why I'm trying to say it. I can't even say.
Hey, market at pace.
Look, I was tripping up trying to say it just then. I don't know why. It's like one of those things. Like, it's one of those words, you know? Okay. Oh, I just dropped the whole bread in there. Now we had like a cake or something. I was bringing out this tiny ice cream.
Yeah. I just thought that you were being considerate for me, but
I was being considerate for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I was. That's delicious.
That's amazing.
So we hope you enjoy this video.
Make sure that you go out to the Market of Milton at Jernigan's Landing and try out some of these local vendors. They they work so hard to bring this stuff to you guys so that we have the opportunity to have local, fresh ingredients. So please go support them. Show them your love, because without them,
we wouldn't be making these videos.
We wouldn't be making these videos, that's for sure.
And we'll be eating food from God knows what, from who knows where.
Who wants to eat food from the store?
No, food from the store is not bad.
I mean, if I can get it locally sourced, I would rather.
If you can get it local, you ain't got to worry about where it's been shipped at. You ain't got to worry about who's pooped in it on the way here. When I was living in Insulet, Turkey, when I was growing up, my dad was stationed in Insulet, Turkey for 4 years. And they would ship our food over there on the containers. And we would open up cereal boxes and have boll weevils in there, grits, and everything had insects in it. When you get hungry, you'll eat.
My brother used to ask my mom, like my mom would make a full meal. And then if it wasn't something that my brother liked to eat, he'd come in and be like, so what am I supposed to eat? And my mom would be like, nothing, I guess, because you can go on ahead and go to bed because this is what we're eating for dinner. I don't think he has that problem anymore.
No.
I know a lot of people say that they don't like mushrooms, but
I love mushrooms.
I've never really been a mushroom fan.
Oh, I have.
Until recently. But these mushrooms, if you chop them up fine enough, you can't really even taste them, but it gives you a lot of flavor benefit and a lot of antioxidant benefit. So
I've been a mushroom fan since 1975.
That was before I was born.
And I'll own that. You only grow old when you think you're old. Who says you have to grow up?
Manuel, if you let this broth like soak up into this bread, it's like the best little thing ever.
Bravo. Bravo.
And honestly, like these Silk Road Microgreens make this dish even better to me.
It adds a little kick. Well, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video.
Woo! I got a pepper seed.
As much as I enjoyed making the food and eating it. And yes, it's delicious. But until next time.
Every other Thursday, we have raw and unfiltered after hours.
Yes.
At 11 p.m. If you're not familiar with it, go back, check our videos. You'll find it.
And like us.
And like us on Facebook, YouTube.
Are we on TikTok?
TikTok. Yeah. Well, Milton is a really popular one on TikTok. So
yeah.
Next time, though, for In the Kitchen with the Colemans, we are going to be doing a pan-seared cobia with an arugula Silk Road salad with a Spicy Mama's raspberry chipotle vinaigrette. It's going to be amazing. You do not want to miss it. Be prepared.
Thank y'all for watching us. Y'all have a good evening.
Be blessed.
Be blessed. Support your local vendors, local farmers.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.